Today's topic is pretty important. Today I will be talking about the type of a man who, by his doings, will get no girls in his life. Of course, you can say that the grind is everything that counts and you have to focus on yourself, but also you need a girl in your life. Maybe not now, but in the future, you will need a wife and a mother for your children. And to get her, you need to have some skills in talking and getting women, talking to and getting women. So, the traits I will talk about today will definitely not help you. Get it? So, to get a woman in the future, you need to eradicate the 6 traits of that needy man I will be talking about today. If you are at the beginning of your self-improvement journey, you might be this person. So this video is for you. If you're into self-improvement for more, like for a couple of months or years, you probably are not this kind of person, but yet you may still have some of these traits in you. So this video is also for you. Before we go to the first trait, to the first thing, I want you to know that the things I will be talking about to you today are learned the hard way. I've spent almost 5 years running after girls I had a massive crush on. And I can definitely tell you that these 6 traits, will not help you in life. It will make your life and your game with women definitely way worse. So, let's go to the first one. The first trait of a man who has the wrong personality is being always there for her. Always talking with her today, writing to her every now and then, like every day or a couple times in one day. She being the kind of person that wants to always be next to her, maybe not physically, but make her always be aware of the contact. But you won't get any profit from it because she will get tired with your personality, with your person. She will be tired with you if you're with her every day, couple parts of the day, trying your best to get her attention. She will see that you strive for that attention. She will see that you are needy, and it will make her like not really. I try to find a certain thing to say. She won't want to be with you because she will see that you're not the kind of person that she would like to be with in the future. So to avoid it, just decrease the amount of contact you do with. If you have a girl that you have a crush on, at first I'd like you to cut out the contact a bit. I mean, do it of course when it's needed and when it's wanted, but be aware that too much is not a good amount. So, heading up to second trait, which is not being playful in a conversation or in a relationship. Because when you have a crush and you have a girl that you think that is the love of your life, you will do your best not to hurt her feelings, and you will do your best for her to feel the best. So you think that being nice and all of that stuff will help you because she will think that you are the nicest person in her life, and she will want you in her life. No, it doesn't work that way. What girls like in a conversation is being a bit playful with them. Of course, I don't want you to insult them all the time with some heavy insults, but be a bit playful. And don't be this nice guy that is always positive and always the nicest person she can be next to, because that won't give you anything. The third thing is the mindset about girls. Because when you have that, especially when you have that one girl you are constantly thinking about, you like think about the future together, have her in her head all the time, your imagination showing you different pictures of you together. treating her like a queen. It will not give you anything because it will all destroy what you can do in the real life. Like the mindset of her being the most important thing, and also the mindset of the whole group of women being the most important thing in your life is not a good one. Better go for a kind of mindset that when you go to a girl, you want to talk to her, even either to your crush or to a random girl on the street. Go to her, talk to her, see what you can do. If you can develop the relationship, great. If not, if she says that she has a boyfriend or she doesn't want to be with you, okay, there are still 3 million of them on the world. It's not the end of the world, even though it might feel like it. I know what I'm talking about, but it's not. It's definitely not. There are more and more girls out there for you to talk to, and in the future you will find a perfect girlfriend for you. With that mindset of putting her like at the very top of everything comes you not wanting to put her down from this pedestal. So it's very likely that you will not see everything clearly about the girl. What I want to say to you that you might ignore the red flags that appear in the relationship. And these red flags may be very obvious, but because you are in love with her, because you think that she is the most important person in your life, you will not see these red flags. These that are, you may think about the certain trait that is definitely not a trait that you will want to have in your wife. For example, not being honest at all. Yet you will not notice the trait in the girl you are in love now because of how you are in love with her. Good thing to do is to set back and look at the situation from the different angle. So to be able to notice all your things, all the objective traits and all the feelings that are in you and in her, and only then make an adjustment about the relationship, whether the person is valuable or not. To train the ability of noticing your mind thoughts and your emotions, you can do two things. For mind, go for meditation, and also for feelings, go for meditation daily. It's really life-changing habit. And for these feelings, you should try to train yourself in a stoic way, to learn about stoicism and to embrace stoicism in your life, to learn to control the situation of your life and your emotions. I will be doing the video on stoicism soon. And of course you can find different sources of information out there in the internet. And about meditation, you can do it for yourself, learn by yourself, or you can use, for example, as I use an application, a mobile app called Medito, with daily meditations and hundreds of set up meditations. So they will provide everything you need for you to definitely to start, because the start isn't the hardest. After you get it going, it will get easier. Okay, but coming back into the personality that you want to avoid. Fifth trait is not being able to keep the conversation the way that it should go. And when you go to the girl and you start talking and suddenly you're out of words, you don't know what to say, you're like, it's almost humiliating of how you behave. And it might be probably because of the stress that you created for yourself in this conversation by, for example, thinking about the conversation before. I've caught myself many and many times on planning the conversation, what I want to say, what things I want to talk about, how I want to talk about it, and having everything planned in my head. Yes, it's perfect. And then I go to her, and some one thing goes like not different direction, but only different angle, and you are out of anything because you're not confident of what to say. You've only had one version planned, and it's not a good way. Better way is to develop your social skills, develop your skills of talking to people and talking to women, and using it as using the conversation as your lesson to how to lead a conversation, and not planning everything before the conversation because it doesn't make sense. You will stress yourself and you will get no results from this conversation because you will get too anxious, you will get too awkward, and you won't be able to do anything, and it will definitely not improve your ability of getting a woman. And the sixth thing I want to tell you about is the focus and also the part of the mindset. What you focus on. You can either focus on getting girls or that certain girl, or the better way, you can focus on yourself at first. Because getting a girl is like a transaction. You offer yourself, she offers herself in a way of exchanging conversations, exchanging feelings. You need to provide something. And if you are the beginner, do you think that will provide much of quality to the relationship? It's way better to at first focus on yourself, train your body, train your mind, improve your mental health, improve your nutrition, improve your sleep. There are many things that you can do, like all the self-improvement that you can do. And then you will improve your chances of getting a girl in the future and of getting a wife in your future, and pushing it further, of getting a mother of your children in your future. So I want you to, for now, at the beginning, focus on yourself and forget about getting women. Even if you have that strong crush on one girl, use the previous traits to at first see if she's even a quality person you would like to be with, putting feelings away. A nice way to do that is for you to doing a list of green and red flags in a relationship. So tell yourself, think about it, what you would want your future wife to be, and what traits you would want her not to have, like her being honest, her not lying to you, her not hiding anything from you, like it's everything your preference. But this will help you to look at the girl you have a massive crush on now, and it will probably allow you to free your mind from thinking about that certain girl and getting on the focus on yourself and working on yourself, because first things first, it will get your life better, but also it will get your ability to get women better. So it's a win-win situation, which will of course take some time, couple of months, couple of years, but you will improve yourself, and this will bring you more chance to get women, high quality women in your life. I hope that these 6 traits were reasonable. So let's review. Always being there for her, being not playful, not to hurt her feelings, wrong mindset about girls, being too blind to see bad traits, not being able to lead the conversation, the wrong point of focus. These 6 things will definitely decrease your chances of getting a woman. So if you eradicate them from your life in a different way, you will drastically and significantly improve your life in the future, your life in general, and also your ability to get women in the future. And now go make your way to better future.